Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be going to hobby shops in search for just random engines, maybe some rolling stock or whatnot. This first one I stopped at Schaefer's Full Steam Ahead hobby shop. I didn't end up buying anything from this one, but it was a cool place to check out. Um, everything here was just so expensive, and only like maybe a quarter of the place was a train shop. Down on the floor, uh, in the those older type boxes, I looked through them a little bit. Didn't really find anything. Just make it yourself type train and two die cast ones fully put together. And then over here, just looking at all the scenery type stuff you could use. They had a good amount of it, but again, just it's all so expensive. Uh, they also had a lot of N scale stuff, which I thought was great because in the future I'm going to try and put together a N scale layout. Not in the near future, but it's in the future. After I get my the layout I'm doing now done. But yeah, just going through, looking at stuff. Some of these cars caught my eye. There was a lot of switches, different types of switches, which I liked. If I can't find switches that were there at other places that are cheaper, I might go there and get some. But yeah, other than that, just a bunch of miscellaneous pieces of rolling stock, like new pieces too, which help make it expensive. And just a lot of, not Hot Wheels, but I don't know what to call them. Just a lot of cars and trucks. Yeah. Wasn't really too much here. But you've seen down there N scale track, which is great to know. The second train shop I went to was Neely's Train Shop. It's a weird name, but this place was a good place. I ended up buying stuff from here. There's the sign, if any of you want to call there something, I don't know. But it was actually kind of confusing getting there, because like the doors here, we thought it was in front or one of the other two doors that we seen. But inside here, you see on this table, there's a bunch of stuff. It was a lot cheaper than the other place. Had like actual N scale pieces of rolling stock, and just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, which was really cool. But it was a really cool place to look at. Yeah. Had some more switches, some track, Hot Wheels cars, and then thought this display case was kind of cool, but nothing I was really looking for. And then this box caught my eye. I actually ended up getting two things from this box. The next time I go there, though, I'm going to just get the whole box for parts and see if I can get stuff running. And yeah, couple of there was two B units. There was a couple engines, like there's those two Santa Fe's that are facing us. Those ones looked really old. I mean, there was barely any detail. Like, they were heavy. They were like maybe at least a pound and a half. Those, what are they called? Passenger cars. There's, I like them. I like passenger cars. They're just a bit longer, and like they're pretty detailed sometimes. Like sometimes they have lights in them. The ones there didn't, but I still think they're pretty cool. And then just a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff. There, that Amtrak set was pretty nice. It caught my eye. And then I came over here, and I didn't get anything from this table because I'm not really looking for rolling stock. I got enough of it right now, and I really don't got any space to put it. That control board or box caught my eye too. I looked at it later, but it was $10, and I only had like 50, and I actually lost my wallet before this, which had a good amount of money in it. Less than 100, but it was a good amount, so yeah. And then this layout over here was actually pretty cool, but they didn't really think it out that much. They actually used an N-scale bridge, turned it over, and used the bottom half as the bridge. But yeah, it was a pretty cool layout. I like the trains on it. And then over here, I think that's G-scale. I could be wrong, but there's my mom. And then in that box below there, just a bunch of broken pieces of rolling stock. It's like $3 each or something like that. I could be wrong, but yeah. I kept looking at this table. I started looking through that box to see if there was any cabooses with like a light inside, because I have one, but the contacts that they sort of snapped, so they only like make minimal contact, and the wheels are just the wheels actually, not the wheels, but the truck that holds the wheels actually broke, so had to use super glue for that. So I try and be gentle with it. But yeah, there's a bunch of O-scale whole stuff on that shelf. Some tunnels. My mom forcing a conductor's hat on me. I hated it. I mean, I like the hats, but meh. I only put on certain hats. I got a Second Amendment hat and a Bass Pro Shop hat and a hunting hat. I got other hats I might occasionally wear, but nah. But I'll tell you what, there was a lot of N-scale stuff here. And next time I go, I think I'm gonna get some pieces of rolling stock. Maybe that whole box of $15 each, or I don't know. Along with that parts box. But yeah. Bunch of cool stuff. Some stuff newer in the box, stuff used. A bunch of track. There's a bunch of HO track. Yeah, I came back over to this table because like the different shapes and sizes of these things caught my eye. That crane there caught my eye. But it was broken there at the end. No hook, and I don't know, maybe I'll get it next time. The guy here actually gave me a very good price on stuff. Like, he gave me like $15 off of everything I got, and I only got 3 items. Well, not $15 off, maybe 10. But yeah, there's that control box. Running out of conversation here. This video was a long video at this one, but it's a good place. I recommend this place. to any people that are just wanting to go somewhere where some of the stuff is cheap, or you're starting out. Some people say that you should start out with one of those Amazon starter sets, but that's only if you want to spend $100+ I'd say just maybe go on eBay, go to a hobby shop, antique store if you can. Just find some track. That you start with track. Make sure it's connected. There's that table again, and then just looking at this layout again. My mom actually took these ones. That's why they're at a bit different, not different angle, but a different perspective of the camera, you know. But yeah, just make sure it's all the same track. Make sure you got a lot of track connectors, because some pieces could be missing some. But yeah, and after that, just make a small table. It could just be one to fit just a circle. The one I have is like a 4x8. Well, before I start talking about starting a starter set, I'll just quickly say stuff about this place. It's a good place. I didn't buy anything here, but it was expensive, just really expensive. And the passenger cars caught my eye down there. They also had a lot of N-scale stuff and just a couple miscellaneous boxes. I was stupid and didn't look at the side, and I thought, I was wondering, what could be in here. But then I realized after it shows on that side there what it is. They also had a lot of scenery stuff, and like I said, N-scale stuff. Yeah. A couple pieces of track. That was about it. But again, about talking about starter sets, just to get track, make sure it's all the same. Make sure you got track connectors. A lot of them too, because you could think you have a lot, but just one piece of track takes two of them, so two pieces of track takes four, and track connectors normally come in a row of four. Sometimes you can get like 9 things in a package, so 9 times 4, 36 track connectors. Divide that by 2, and that could be how many pieces of track are gone. But yeah, that's the end of this. But after you get the track, then you can get the engines. Don't get an engine that you have to work on for a starter. I do not recommend that. Just get a good working engine. Doesn't have to be expensive, but just a good working engine. And just set everything up. And then I'll explain starter sets in another video. And then maybe you guys can learn from that. But I'm gonna head over and show you what I got. Now we are at the layout, and yeah. I paper mache this half, and I think I accidentally deleted that footage. So unless I can find it, we're not going to get this footage. But it's just kind of like the other one. I will admit, the first one is a little boring. Just a lot of fast forwarding and stuff. Sorry about the noise. I actually have some baby chickens down here. If I can get one. Have it. Voila. Say hello to my audience. He says hello. Or she. Alright, 7. Alright. Alright now. Well, the first one I want to show you is this Hercules. Now it runs a bit slow. I'm hoping I can get it to be faster. But we'll put it on and we'll put it on the top. There's nothing blocking the top, I hope. And voila. Now in some places I might have to sand it down from the paper mache. Some spots I haven't gotten to do that yet, or I've missed, like right in there. Right there. And is there something in the tunnel? It, like derailed or something. Oh, okay, that's stuck in there. Probably derailed or something. If it did, how did it? That's my question. But yeah, it's a good running train sometimes. Oh, I got train cars on the other side there. But yeah, it's a good runner. I mean, well, decent runner. The next one is this Santa Fe. This was in that parts bin. It needed a little work and it needed to get running, I guess. I accidentally broke a clip, so I spent an entire day trying to fix that. Finally did. I hope. Yeah, when I try and put on this one. Actually got it fixed multiple times, but then it just failed. There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Pretty good runner once it's fixed. I have it slowed down right now. The one thing about paper macheing this is I got it in the switches. So oh, thought that was the light. Okay, what's going on? Everything's on. Why was it doing that? But yeah. Looks like I gotta stand down the track over there. Just making sure this, because I added this on a couple days ago. And it's just a little off branch to put stuff. Kind of makes me scared. Yeah. So this is actually the first time running it on the layout after I fixed it. It's been a while since I went to those hobby shops. And Yeah, so I've been spending the whole time trying to fix this. So not this weekend, but the last 3 days I was at a yarn show. And, yeah, I fixed it there. Had to melt a lot of plastic. And the last one I want to show you guys is really cool. It's this little trackster. It's got the front wheels, but like this one was also in that parts bin. So I'm glad I got this one running. It doesn't run great on the corners, not corners, but the curves. The front little guide wheels, they tend to wedge, and they get stuck, and it's enough to just stop the whole thing. Okay, come on. Okay, you can see it. You can see it trying to run. Come on. There we go. Okay, fine. I might have to fix the contacts a little bit. It runs as I put force on it going backwards, but work. This is actually the first time it hasn't ran since I got it. Like, when I got it, it was running perfect. Might also have to sand down the wheels a little bit, but I'll do that in my spare time. In the meantime, thank you guys all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and yeah, I'll talk to you all in the next video.